Yeah, the SDGs agenda is basically an agenda that is aimed to do two things at the same time. One is to eradicate poverty, and the other is to protect the planet at the same time. When we eradicate poverty, what we're expecting is that we're going to expand the middle class all over the world. But if we expand the middle class with the patterns of production and consumption that we have today, with the energy matrix that we have today, we are going to destroy the planet because we're not prepared for that. Okay? So what we need to do now is how to eradicate poverty while protecting the planet at the same time. And that implies to change patterns of production, consumption, and the matrix energy that we're using today. On the other hand, one of the issues that's key for eradicating poverty is reducing inequalities all over the world, inside the countries and amongst countries. And that is a major issue because if we do not reduce inequalities, life in Germany or South Africa is going to be completely different for the same human beings, the same people with the same rights. So what we're trying to do is, starting in the 21st century, trying to reduce the inequality that has been built over decades and centuries among the humanity all over the world. So the major task in order to accomplish that is how we are going to align the means of implementation in order to achieve those goals. And this is, on the one hand, the question of financing, how we're going to finance this process so that it is delivered in a way that is realistic. On the other hand, we need to talk about technology and technology transfer and knowledge transfer because we need to transform patterns of production, consumption, the energy matrix, all the things that we're talking about, those are related to technology and access to knowledge. And on the other hand is the development of effective institutions that are capable of delivering the policies that we are trying to define. Children is kind of a cross-sectoral issue for this agenda. It is implied in many very specific goals about education, health, malnutrition, also about violence, for example, because violence is important for children in terms of its development and is one of the dimensions of social exclusion. And also about the environmental impact in the long run for children, for the new generations. The agenda of the post-2015 SDGs is an agenda that tries to create some sense of intergenerational solidarity from one generation to the other in the 21st century again. I think that is mainly what encapsulates the major elements of this agenda for children.